Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pulsar Virtual Summit 2023, hosted by StreamNative. This is the second Pulsar Summit to be hosted in Europe, and we're delighted to be back on the virtual stage with you all. Pulsar Summit is the global conference that's dedicated to Apache Pulsar and the messaging and event streaming community. And this one-day packed virtual event will include multiple tracks with speakers from top companies and Pulsar experts. We're so excited that you could all join us today. With that, a quick intro. My name is Karen Landers, and I'm a Senior Marketing Manager at StreamNative and one of your MCs and moderators for today's event. I've been part of the Apache Pulsar community for almost 3 years, and I'm honored to kick off the event today. StreamNative has had the opportunity to host and organize Pulsar Summits around the globe, and we're delighted to bring today's event to life. That said, it takes a community to create the great content and event that we have lined up. So I'd like to start by thanking everyone who contributed to making this Pulsar Virtual Summit happen. First, we need to thank our program committee. They dedicated a lot of time over the past few months curating an amazing day of sessions for you. We truly appreciate the partnership of our fellow enterprise and open source communities. We'd also like to thank our speakers who've taken the time to share their expertise and insights with the broader community today. We'll be both kicking off the day and ending with our keynotes, so take a moment to meet our keynote speakers. In addition to the keynote sessions, we have 14 amazing breakout sessions for you today. From tech deep dives to ecosystem updates to discussions around new and novel use cases, we thank each and every one of the speakers for the time and effort that they put in to make this a great event. Now, in addition to our program committee and speakers, we also want to say thank you to our community sponsors. We appreciate your support throughout the event and your continued support for the Pulsar community. Attendees, you can click on the exhibitors link in the lobby for more information on each of the community sponsors. So let's take a look at the overview for today's agenda. All of the sessions today have been pre-recorded, so each will start and end right on time as a result. There's about 5 minutes between each session that's available for you to chat in the lobby, stretch, take a survey, enter to win swag, or you can visit the exhibitors hall. To build your itinerary, just click on Sessions at the top of the lobby screen and save your not to be missed sessions, which will then show up on your personal itinerary under Itinerary up at the top. Now, many of our breakout sessions have time for live chat Q&A during the session as well. So if you want, you can filter the sessions to look for those tagged with Q&A if you want to chat with the speakers live at their recorded sessions. As you can see, we'll start in the main lobby this morning for keynote sessions, have a bit of a break, and then we'll start 2 breakout tracks. Lunch will happen for an hour, followed by the remainder of the breakout tracks throughout the day. After our afternoon break, we'll meet back up for our 2 final keynote presentations to end the day. Now, there's plenty of opportunities to chat and network in the lobby or in the individual sessions, and you can check out the community sponsors at the exhibitors link also. All of our keynotes and our breaks will also be streamed live into the lobby. Now, you can use the code that you see on the screen to view the agenda, or you can just see it inside the virtual event lobby. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the sessions. And don't worry, if you have the very hard choice and start playing rock, paper, scissors and miss any one session, all of the sessions are pre-recorded, and you can come back to view and watch any of the content at your convenience after that session has run. Now, once the original presentation has occurred, as I mentioned, you can find any of those recordings in the sessions link. And in addition, we'll be sending all the recordings to you at the conclusion of the event. Now for a little bit of housekeeping. If you have any summit-related event questions throughout the day, please visit the lobby, click the blue message button at the top right, and lobby chat. If you have any technical questions about Apache Pulsar or any of the tech that you see presented today, we have a number of technical resources visiting throughout the day that are happy to help also. And the Pulsar Slack channel is also an excellent way to communicate during the event and after with other members of the Pulsar community. Now, I mentioned past Pulsar summits, and all of the recordings for those are available already on demand on StreamNative's YouTube channel. You can scan here if you'd like to see that playlist, And all of the sessions today have been recorded as well. So you'll be able to find those both back in the lobby, back in the sessions, and then also out on YouTube in about a week or so. As a reminder, one of the key goals of the Pulsar Summits is building the Apache Pulsar community and raising awareness about Pulsar. As part of this effort, we encourage you to grab a screenshot and post on social using the hashtag Pulsar Summit. And a virtual event wouldn't be complete without a giveaway. So while you're watching sessions, you can use this code, complete the activations on the form that it will show you, and enter to win one of 4 Apple gift cards, compliments of the hosts of the Pulsar Summit, Stream Native. Now, aside from hosting Pulsar Summit, Stream Native is also excited to take this opportunity to launch the Pulsar User Summit Survey. The goal of this survey is to better understand who's adopting Pulsar, why people and businesses are adopting it, how we all use Pulsar, both common and uncommon use cases, and how we can continue to improve the project in the future together. This year, we're keeping the individual results anonymous, and it should take about 10 minutes to complete this survey. All results will be combined and shared later in the year with the entire community. We'll also be sharing the QR code that you see here throughout the event at the Stream Native Exhibition Hall booth, or it's actually attached to this session in the resources also. Please help the project and community by providing your incredibly valuable insight. We also wanted to share a couple of ways that you can stay involved after the summit. If you want to ramp up your Apache Pulsar skills, there's several upcoming Pulsar training courses. This is including 2 virtual instructor-led training sessions that are going to be taking place this June and July. The first is Foundations of Apache Pulsar Operations Training. This is where you can build and learn and manage Apache Pulsar clusters with the industry best practices. The second is Practical Apache Pulsar Application Development Training, and this is where you'll learn to develop messaging and streaming applications, all from expert trainers. All instructor-led training is by registration only. Space is limited, so you'll want to sign up fast. This training was also built and presented entirely by the original creators of Apache Pulsar, and it includes 3 days of instruction, all of the labs, and certification coursework. When you complete one of the Pulsar certification programs, you're able to demonstrate your Pulsar knowledge in a quickly growing technical space. We also have free on-demand training and certifications that are offered by the Pulsar experts at Stream Native Academy. In this way, you can learn Pulsar in self-paced courses. You can watch on-demand videos, enroll in self-led courses, and much more. This training is entirely free and includes various labs, learning modules, and tests. And there's even tracks that are designed specifically for various roles. Whether you're an operator, a developer, or a business leader, there's something more that you can learn about Pulsar. You can learn more at academy.streamnative.io, or you can scan the QR code that you see here or in our resources. Now, while we all love virtual events, we have some very exciting news to share. Coming very soon, Pulsar Summit is going to be returning in person to the Bay Area. You can scan the code you see on your screen to be the first to know when registration and the call to papers opens. So if you have a story to share, you're ready to take the stage, you're ready to actually shake someone's hand instead of virtually chatting, you're not going to want to miss the second ever in-person Pulsar Summit. Many more details to follow. Now, I've given you a lot of information. If any questions come up, we'll see you in the lobby chat. You can also find all of the QR codes that I've shared in the exhibition link under Stream Native or in the resources link for this session. Without further ado, we'll be kicking off with our first keynote from Matteo Merli, Apache Pulsar PMC Chair and CTO of Stream Native, in just a few short minutes. Thank you all for being here. Grab a final stretch, a bottle of water, and we'll be getting started with the first keynote right here shortly.